hearing and vision loss, which cause difficulty when business to be managed. No worries, as I attach unlimited power of attorney for Joni to cause business on my behalf. Doctor note for hearing and vision loss. Note of unlimited power of attorney. I, Joni Antonelli, appear with interest in Cause 13 DVD as secondary beneficiary of all named trust, along with Loam Glenn, Gregory Remo, and for purpose to prosecute and protect, shield, and source our interest from Josephine Remo, a.k.a. Jojo the Clown, David Remo, Gina Remo, Michael Probert, Lena Remo, and Diane France, who have all done fraud to our trust. I as a 5th grader, understand all of this unlimited power of attorney and stuff. Now here is some audio.
On the record. All right. Let the record reflect that we are in the matter of Ramo versus Ramo, 13 CBD 867. This is a 2013 case and way overdue. All right. Mr. Bradley, you ready?
Yes, sir, I am.
All right, Mr. Rama. Mr. Rama?
Yes.
All right, now we discussed this the other day. All right, now we discussed this the other day. You cannot represent him.
I'm not representing.
And you can't sit in front of the bar. You're going to have to sit back with the regular people.
Again, I'm not representing my father. I'm here on behalf of the trustees here and myself on behalf of the trust. We have an interest in this, and so I am here to...
You have to sit back with the other people, period.
Are you saying that I don't have...
I say you have to sit back with the other people. I've told you 3 times.
I'm going to be with my father here today.
No, you're not.
Like yesterday.
No, you're
I
not.
will not leave him alone to possibly be arrested like last time.
Sheriff,
I will not leave my father alone here before the law. I will not.
we discussed this at length the other day.
Yes. And my father has a right to have me.
No, we discussed this. All right. If you don't go behind the bar, I'm going to hold you in summary contempt.
I'm not going behind the bar. I will not leave my father here exposed to be alone here in this court, because he has been that way for 9 years, 4 months, and 9 days. I will not do that.
I'm holding you in summary contempt of court. What do you have to say?
What for?
For
For helping
impeding.
my father?
He's here to help me.
You're going to hold me in contempt and arrest me for helping my father. That's what they've done. They kept me away from my father for 9 years, and now you're doing the same thing, sir?
I'm holding you in summary contempt of court. You're in custody.
Don't do that. That's my daughter. She's here to help me. I need her to tell you what happened in all the years that my ex-wife stole my money.
That's 24 hours to custody of the sheriff of Henderson County.
Judge, did you repeat that?
It's 24 hours in the custody of the sheriff of Henderson County. It could be 30 days.
For who?
Not for you.
My daughter?
Yes.
Oh, come on, Judge.
No.
Be reasonable.
Look,
My daughter. I need
Mr.
her.
Ramo, let me tell you something. I gave her a lot of opportunity to be heard the other day. I explained. She doesn't want to hear anything that she doesn't want to hear. And I think that's been a part of the problem for the last number of years on this case.
My right to a trial by jury, and we will stay and stand for a trial by jury.
Yes.
Not a judicial officer, a trial by jury.
Be careful.
Trial, okay.
Yeah, because
Courtroom, please.
I'm getting a little annoyed here.
I know, sir. All right.
Can someone come get my pocketbook? I don't want to go into the. Would you do that, please?
Right there.
We gotta get back.
I want to go with her.
No, sir. You can't go back there.
And don't do that to her.
She did it to herself.
She did not. She.
Sit down, Mr. Raymond. Sit down, Mr. Raymond. Sit down. Sit down.
Okay, thank you. I apologize about my appearance, and I apologize for taking so long. As you just heard, criminals are still acting criminal and breaking the law, which always makes my life really busy. E6, which means this is Exhibit 6 in a lawsuit. This is Joni, Oracle's direct criminal contempt and a summary proceeding, basically finding that she wouldn't go and give up her claim because she was properly before the courts. So they arrested her. They arrested her just long enough to steal everything they could from Henry Ramo and to help the people who were committing trust fraud commit more trust fraud and join in with them on the trust fraud being committed. So if you own property, real or personal, if you have a trust with anybody and you thought that the courts would uphold it, this proves beyond any shadow of a doubt that they will not. Now this one is not clocked in. There's no clock stamp. And so Joni and myself, along with some witnesses, went to go appeal, because if they're just snatching people up for having an interest in property and trust, who knows what they'll do when they try to appeal. So we took a group of people and they clocked it in on August 23rd, Exhibit 7 clocked in, and they basically told her she wasn't ever going to get a trial by jury.
And I'm also telling you I'm going to file this in the file.
Okay.
And whatever happens, that there's probably not going to be any more court dates or anything else happening.
She was never going to get a court of law. And in North Carolina, when you appeal from the district court a decision that they made, they don't give you the right to a trial by jury in a district court. So when you appeal, they give you a court of law. They bring in a judge. They go get a jury. So Joni said that she's going to move this before a jury and see what a jury thinks. What do you think? And then, here we go. This is clocked in at the exact same time we clocked in the appeal on August 23rd, about 10:30. And this is another certified document. Who clocked it in, certified it, but they certified it on the 17th, and it's not clocked in until the 23rd. Huh. That sounds awfully criminal. And I've been saying for the past 4 years, since 4 years ago when I sat in front of a camera telling people about me and Baba getting snatched and abducted, and everybody was like, oh, well, a judge did it. You should have listened to the judge. When the judge tells you to hand over all your property and assets, are you going to do it? When he orders you to do it, are you going to do it? Or are you just going to say, okay, I'll let you rob me consensually. No problem. Told you 4 years ago, if we don't do something about it, it's only going to get worse. Now it's gotten worse. And after this, I'm going to make some videos to show you that the same thing they're doing to Donald Trump is the same thing they are doing to other people all across the country. So if you don't think it can happen to you because you're not us people who are already broke, because people already robbed us of everything we have, and then when we try and take it to court, the court helps them rob us of everything else. If you're not one of those people and you don't think it can happen to you because we're broke, think again. They're doing it to Donald Trump. Do you think it can happen to you now? If they're doing it to the former president of the United States, what makes you more special than him? We are just conspiracy, and we just wish to conspire to bring heaven down to earth. And right now, there is no middle ground. You're either conspiring to bring heaven down to earth, or you're conspiring to bring hell up to earth. Think about that. And if you don't choose, if you don't consciously make a choice, then you are unconsciously making a choice for hell. One world, love, and peace.